there! Let me in!
The door is closed for a reason. Who asks to enter the sanctum?
What happened here? Why are you locked in?
We are under attack. The fortress isn't safe anymore. I'm not a fighter, and the ratkins are vicious.
Well, I am not a rat, so...
I believe you. Still, I cannot let you in before the hallways are safe again.
It's me, Silver. Not that you would know me.
That is of no concern. Welcome, Silver. How can I help you in these troubled days? Do you seek refuge?
You are Livel. Aha! Can you let me in? We need to talk.
That would be highly unwise given the situation.
Well, the situation has changed. The hallway is absolutely safe.
Do you have any evidence to support?
Only the ratkin blood on my hands. And the silence.
Indeed. The sounds of war seem more distant now. I will open the door for you. Just remember you are entering a sanctum and behave accordingly. Oh, the last immortal. Curious. You look different from the rest of them. That soft gaze, that childish smile. We shall see if it is for the better or the worse. I hope you bring me further news. Marco told me about the Queen's arrival at the monastery. What happened next?
Oh, Marco was here. Well, some rather harsh words were briefly exchanged, and then the Queen had us all locked up in prison. Now the crazy bit. This weird monster comes in, frees me but drags Malthus away. He was kicking and screaming something about masters and you and, me being useless.
That truly hurts.
Yeah, it did hurt.
Do you think Malthus is still among the living?
No idea, but I guess the monster took him alive for some reason.
It's all just pain and suffering lately. My Barrow, my baby, my Malthus. And me now being the only one left to look for them.
Them?
Oh, I mean him, our patriarch. But never mind. Oh, and Tobias?
Well, he was beaten pretty badly by the Queen's guards. I suppose he was dead already when they threw him in his cell. There was absolutely no way I could have helped him. Honestly. I couldn't help but overhear something about some cradle. Anything I should know about that?
No. Marco already knows everything there is to know. Leave the burden to him, my last immortal.
Shouldn't you be out there helping your people? Locking yourself up here isn't really doing much.
My duty is here. The sanctum needs to be kept in its peace and highness. There is a burial ceremony I need to prepare for. This civilization is after all held together by our customs and traditions. We can't allow the unholy mutations to desecrate them.
I still feel that I should make myself useful. Can I help with anything else? Just tell me. Maybe with that search or something?
No, that concerns me and me only. Yes, I have to take care of that myself. Yet there is one thing I ache to be relieved of. It has enchained me here. Our dear poor Barrow Bufus was killed by those furry beasts. As if I didn't have enough pain in my life lately. I have seen the Ratkins take him away. They were fighting over his golden armor. I feel each and every of his wounds as if they were inflicted on me. We weren't even left with a body to bury. Our poor Barrow will miss the privilege of returning to higher peace.
Can you tell me more about Barrow Bufus? It might help with locating his remains.
He had respect for the ways of Naboru and strived for knowledge. He always supported the Keepers, abided by our guidance. He repented for the sins of his younger days, his vanity, his pride, the fights in the arena.
That's probably not gonna help.
I know. I just can't think of anything else than how good he was. He even fed his retired pet spider. Others would have killed it. He gave it a home in the sewers and fed it fresh ratkin meat every day.
Right, that's sweet of him.
Please, bring his remains to me. He deserves to ascend in peace, more than anyone else I know.
I'll do it. It sounds like the right thing.
How very good of you. May you be risen high and far. Did you make any progress in your blessed search? Tell me our good Barrow doesn't rot in the sewers.
Where did they take him? Finding him is the least I could do.
That would bring me the highest joy. Sadly, I have no idea where they took him. I heard them shouting something about giving him a taste of his own medicine. Not that it would make things any more clear. Our poor Barrow. He's probably rotting somewhere in the sewers. Yes, immortal. Yes, immortal. Did you make any progress in your blessed search?
Ah, you again. Can't you see I'm pretending to work so I don't have to talk to anybody?
Tell me more.
The usual. Us fat the spat locking the bastard.
What if I...
Ha ha! My old, you'll need a...
And...
in the main crackus.
Well, let me hear the certainly good news. Have you acquired the ring for me?
And for the Naboru Empire, of course.
Actually, I could do with more back. Any clues that
I wish I knew. One of my desperately incapable subordinates claims that he has seen that. For all I know, it might also just have been his wild...
Very helpful.
That's how my men are. I would stop wasting...
I feel life running out. Away, you Naboru slaver. I killed Battle Rufus. Me, with my bare paws. We toss him to his pet spider like he tossed bodies of ratkins he tortures. Tell world, slaver Bufus has what he deserves. Take his bloody ring. Tell my story. Tell story of freedom, revolution, life, and...
What happened here?
Bufus fight back and we all fall in. Spider pit. Two brothers die. I barely survive. But Rufus is dead. Freedom. I die happily now.
Could I just tend those wounds a little? Maybe I could still...
Let me die. I welcome hero death.
Oh, come on. There's nothing heroic in dying in a puddle of your own blood and piss. And honestly, I'm not a great fan of the Naboru either. I mean, at least not all of them. Don't get me started.
Oh, you're not Noboru. Can you help me? Please, bring me medicine and patch me. I order poison, killing slowly but pain.
I'll try, but they don't grow on trees, you know.
Livia must have some. Keepers always keep. She ought... help.
Yes, immortal.
There is a lot of suffering out there. Would you have some med... I know you need to guard the sanctum and all...
You have a good heart. Sadly, I have run...
Oh.
The only thing I have left is this
Actually, I might need that for... myself. Maybe it's just the food from the monastery.
Well,
Thank you.
did you make any progress in your blessed search? Tell me our good Barrow doesn't rot in the sewers. Be risen. You bring news of great joy into the time of sad. Let's get prepared for the highsome burial he... May the spirit of our beloved Barrow Bufus ascend to the stars, from whence we came to this world, and where we all should one day return. Ascend in tots.
pain. But
Here you go, my furry friend. You'll be skipping and hopping in no time.
better. You're so kind. Thank you.
What's the plan now? You can't just lie around here. I'm sure Gonoboro...
I just catch my breath for a little. Then I join my breath.
The fortress is crawling with Noboru.
We crawl through tunnels.
I see sitting here.
You're right. But now I think, why we even throw two brothers?
Burial. Really a touching thank you.
You are most welcome, my last immortal. The fact that you could witness that helps to numb. You have opened your heart to us.
I am a very open guy.
I hope our paths will cross again soon. Now you can go. I need to, well, pray for my Barrow.
Of course. May his soul find peace. I couldn't help but overhear something about anything I should know.
No. Marco already knows everything there is to know. Yes, immortal?
I could anything.
No.
Well, let me hear the certainly good news. Unless you had failed to take care of your task before that old fool Buffus dived 6 feet under. I wouldn't be surprised. So tell me, have you acquired the ring for me?
And for the Noboru Empire, of course.
Well, here you go. Hope it's the one we were looking for.
Yes, it is the one indeed. Where did you find it?
Believe me, you don't want to know. It would give you arachnophobia.
All right, no questions asked. As far as I'm concerned, the end justifies the means. And the end is indeed quite well here. Now I can finally seal those damn leave permits and get out of here. Even that thick-headed gate guard won't stand in my way now. What?
Well, what about me?
Oh, right. You did well. I'm sure Her Majesty will be rather pleased. Here, take these papers and report to her promptly. Take them, go and be gone. Paperwork. Killing ratkins. I wonder what keeps you here when you have the permits and you could be on your way to Her Majesty or...
Where exactly will I find Her Majesty?
Most likely in the High Center, but I might not have the most up-to-date information. Locate her and tell her everything you told me. Especially about Malt. I'll follow you as soon as I gather the rest of my troop. Paperwork. I wonder what keeps you here when you have the permits...
Yes, immortal.